everybody, welcome back to the Kickback, where we do just that. Kickback talk, there's a lot of things I like to talk about. A lot of people I meet on a regular basis. We have very interesting conversations, and I'm here with two of my favorite people on Xavier's campus today. Introduce yourselves. Wait. Before you introduce yourselves, I have to introduce myself. I am Ronald Davis, but I'm going by a new name now. Lamo. With an E-A-U-X. Hey, it's gonna catch on. It is going to catch on. But anyway, who is this sitting over here to my left?
Leonard. I don't really have a nickname, but yeah, you can just call me like Leonard. And I'm over at XUTV.
Oh yeah, I put that in there.
Yeah, I had to put that in there.
By the way, I'm over at XU Radio. Since you want to be outraged on everything. And who's there on the other side of the booth laughing?
I'm Donovan Jordan. I'm a senior chemistry major.
Oh, boy, look like a dad.
Always.
I tell you that every day. Thank you all for being on my show. So today, I want to talk about some music. So y'all are some big audiophiles, as I know y'all as. We've had some
Audiophiles.
Audiophiles, you love of music,
Oh, is that
yeah.
the term? That's like the definition.
That's a real term. Yeah, file means love and audio means music.
Oh, I thought you meant like a file.
Like a file, like on a laptop.
Yeah.
No, like like a.
I know. I get what you're saying.
Kind of like a pedophile, but for music.
I was gonna say. Okay. No.
Exactly. Don't think about it too hard. Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
I won't.
So this past week was the VMAs. Did y'all watch it?
Yeah, I watched all of it.
I watched a little of it.
You watched a little bit of it. So Leonard, I didn't get the chance to watch it because I don't have cable. And all the streams got taken down.
That sucks.
So tell me your thoughts about VMAs first.
So the first thought, they didn't really have like a definite host. So that's a new thing like award shows are doing now. They don't.
I thought Cardi B was the host.
Yeah, she appeared like maybe 2 or 3 times. So like back in the day, like the host came out every single time to introduce who's about to come out, introduce the award or introduce like the performer. But they don't really like do that anymore. For the VMAs, they kind of have this like weird way of having a host. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. But as far as like the lineup of performances, like they open up with like this guy named like Shawn Mendes, and like nobody knows who he is. Well, people know who he is, but like on our campus, like who listens to Shawn Mendes?
I don't know who that is.
Not me.
Is he Spanish artist?
Nah. He's like a Justin Bieber.
Oh,
it's not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And who performed like next? I'm trying to remember. I know Ariana Grande performed. She had a really good performance. Like hers was nice.
I saw a little bit of it. Donna, you seen any of the performances?
I saw Travis Scott. I heard Nicki's. That was funny.
We'll get some. First, I want to ask y'all what you think of Cardi B, because I remember the first 5 seconds of the stream I saw, and she turned around, she looked like she was breastfeeding the baby, and that's when the stream cut off. I watched the rest of it and found out that she was holding up a little moon glow. What's the award called?
The Moon Man?
The Moon Man.
Yeah.
The Moon Man. Yeah, she was holding the Moon Man. But I think that was actually kind of bold. I wish she was actually breastfeeding her baby. I think that would have been a powerful statement.
I don't know, I thought she was first. She had me fooled.
She got Offset fooled too. You saw him over here looking like.
Yeah.
So, but I think she did interesting job hosting. I would not have picked her as a host. And I know you said, Leonard, that she's not like the main host.
She's the main host, but like the main host doesn't do what the main host used to do.
Right.
So like, it's not like, if y'all remember like in the BET Awards when Monique did it, like she came out every single time. It's not like that anymore.
Right.
It's a little different.
Why don't think it's like that anymore?
Because they're like getting away from hosting for like award shows, so they're like trying to grow with the times.
So like, are they just gonna have a rotating host and just have people introduce each topic? Have someone open up.
Like I remember there was parts in the show like in the middle, like people would just walk out. Like they'll have like back in the day, like they will have a host introduce the person who's about to introduce who wins the award. They don't do that anymore. The person who's like introducing the award will just come out and introduce who wins the award.
What?
Yeah, like so it's not like Cardi B would say such and such is about to come out and give the award to such and such award. They just come out and give the such and such award.
So she wasn't so much hosting it; she was kind of just the MC of the event.
I guess like I'm trying to remember how many times I saw Cardi B. Maybe it could have been like 4 or 5 times. Usually you see a host all throughout the show,
right,
changing like outfits and stuff. Like I don't think she changed the outfit.
I don't think so either. So that's like once every 30 minutes she comes out.
And then she won the award herself. So like, yeah, she won.
She won best new up and coming hip hop artist. Is that right?
Just best new artist.
Best new artist.
Yeah.
Who did she beat out?
So originally, like I said, VMAs is very different. So like originally there was like 8 artists a part of it. So like I remember it was Lil Pump, Lil Uzi, some other artists like pop artists that I don't know about, and then her. And then like Uzi and Pump and all them like got like eliminated.
First of all, why is Lil Uzi still a new artist?
I've been listening to Uzi for years now.
I'm saying.
I actually thought he got nominated last year for new artists, but
I think he did.
I don't think so. I don't think so because like you gotta understand like they don't go by the guidelines of like mixtapes and stuff like that. So
they go by albums.
So I think I'm trying to remember what was exactly his actual first album.
That was
it Love Is Rage 2?
No. The first one wasn't a mixtape.
The first one was a mixtape, I think.
Okay. So then it was.
That's why it's coming out with now. Isn't that his official first album?
Love Is Rage 2 was his official first album.
Man.
So that means that's why he just got nominated for best new artist.
Well, sorry, Uzi. Try again, and I don't know. Maybe next year. What? Maybe put you on the ballot again next year. But anyway, so I want to talk some about performances, some of the things we saw. So I think my favorite performance was Travis Scott's.
That was mine too.
Because Astroworld, I think, is a great project from Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Stellar
project. Yeah, stellar. Yeah.
And the visuals he had, I was surprised he had such great visuals for just the short performance that he did. Came out with I don't know if that was the screen behind him making it look all the way that it did. You know what I'm talking about?
It's the camera.
It's the camera. Oh, so that was just something visual for people who saw it at home.
Yeah, you can. It's he did this something similar last year. So he had like this heat thermal effect when he performed with this rock band last year, and like basically throughout the whole performance, I don't think they were actually like on stage. I don't know how he did it this year with this performance, but I know last year that's how it was done. Yeah.
Well, and he had a great performance. He performed the beginning of Stargazing. Then he went into
Stop Trying to Be God.
Stop Trying to Be God.
The James, what was his name? James
Blake. James Blake, who
yeah.
I think has an amazing voice.
Yeah,
and I think I'm glad
I thought it was a good solo. That was a good solo.
It was a good solo, and then he went into his verse on Sicko Mode. They should have brought out Drake. They need to bring out Drake. But
he wouldn't come to the VMAs.
Drake doesn't go to the
Does he really need to? I mean, he either won or he did it. And either way, does he really care?
I'm trying to think the last show he went to. I think he only goes to like the Grammys.
Yeah.
That sounds like Drake. That sounds like him. But anyway, he had a good performance. What y'all think?
Oh yeah, it was the best one.
No.
Travis.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I only saw that one, and I mean, compared to Nicki's, yeah, I guess.
You know what? It's a good transition.
Yeah.
So another performer, hot topic, and we're gonna get a little bit more into her a little later. Nicki Minaj. So Nicki Minaj, she performed Majesty and Barbie Dreams. Donovan, I'll start with you. What did you think about her performance?
Oh man, I thought that was. I thought it was a good moment for her. I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Earnestly?
No, I'm not one of the people she's talking about though. So maybe
she's talking about a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Leonard, what did you think?
It was hot garbage.
Really?
It was bad. It was bad.
Really? Okay, I mean, I didn't fully enjoy it, but I wouldn't call it garbage.
It was hot garbage.
Okay, tell me why. Why is it garbage?
Because the album's garbage.
Oh, you can't say that.
Oh.
Nicki's listening. You can't say that. Come on.
I guess I'm gonna be on Cream Radio now.
Oh,
you the whole nigga of the week.
Listen, you're gonna get the next sucker of the week.
Oh.
I think her performance was all right. I enjoy seeing Nicki do things like that, just like being herself, rowing the crowd. Cause she riled the crowd, of course, with all the fans. But I mean, she did her thing. She gave a great performance, great visuals with the whole regal outfit that she had, all the majesty looking all royal.
I think like that's a part of the problem with her. I feel like she's so stuck into the Nicki Minaj character that she's not letting people know who she is as an artist. And like she's been stuck in that character for like 10 years now. And she's been Nicki Minaj since I was like 11.
Yeah, who'd you say? What'd you say, Ron? Like, who was Onika? Like,
yeah, I mean, you know what? But just real quick, I want to say Post Malone, 21 Savage, and Aerosmith. I think that was a decent performance.
That was decent.
It was decent. It was interesting seeing Aerosmith, but Aerosmith has a solid place in the culture now. So they gave a good performance, but no, let's get to the elephant in the room.
Actually, to like bring that up, like the reason why Aerosmith was like so important was because like they had like one of the first songs with like a hip hop duo with Run DMC.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing them with like Post Malone and like how Post Malone was doing like hip hop, R&B, and like rock, that's why it was kind of like.
And the song's called Rockstar.
Yeah, so
makes sense. Great performance, great branding.
Yeah,
everybody got a good look. 21 Savage came out here in his foolish stuff. I love seeing him perform. He's just funny on the stage. But no, you brought up a good point about Nicki Minaj. So now I want to get into some of the fiasco. So if you have been living under a rock, even if you have been living under a rock, you've been hearing about Nicki's downfall, her downward spiral. She is going crazy because she is number 2 and not number 1. Her album Queen, disappropriately titled, came in at number 2 under Travis Scott. Second week sales. So let's get to some of the controversy. I want to hear your thoughts. So initially, tell me what you think of Nicki Minaj right now.
You want me to go first? Okay. Right now, Nicki is not good for her right now. I was talking to someone like the other day, and I was like, how should I put this? I'm gonna try to say this like nicely.
I'll just say this. Just say it.
So go. Okay, I think Nicki Minaj is a bird.
Okay. Why is she a bird?
I feel like I had tweeted something out, and I was like, I don't see like how could like you like as a woman look up to someone like that. Like I get Beyonce, I can even like get Rihanna, I can get like that, but like I don't get Nicki Minaj.
Donovan, you want to go before I go ahead?
Okay, so right now, I think she's acting out inappropriately in an inappropriate manner, and I understand it. She's defending her craft. She worked on an album, and even though it was like hot trash, terrible, it's still hers. That's her child. She made it. She made that, and she's upset with how it's doing and the attention that it's.
But it's her fault though. Okay, Nicki, you took 4 years off because you didn't have anybody to challenge you, and then some girl came along who was working the poll, and now she's working the poll numbers, and she's doing a little better than you, and you feel a little scared because Cardi B, that's who it is. No one likes to say it, but that's really who it is.
I'm gonna say this. The reason why Cardi B I think is doing better right now is because she's like more relatable. Mm-hmm. Like one thing, like she opens up a little bit more than like Nicki Minaj does. Like
she's more likable.
She's more likable as a person. Like people like to listen to artists who like
they can relate to.
Yeah, so like that's one of the biggest reasons. Like Nicki Minaj has literally been rapping about the same thing since 2010.
All my sons. Like how many times I gotta hear that from you, Nicki?
Every song, man.
Every song.
And
like the thing about it is, so this album it was announced like early in the year, or last year, sometime like that. It was supposed to come out around the time Cardi's album came out. She pushed it back, like, no, I'm gonna give Cardi her shine, yada yada yada. And then she pushed it back again because Cardi had a baby. So that's like a 9-month span in between that. Then she pushed it back again because she has to get some samples cleared. Like, so not only is it a 4-year album, but you pushed it back like 4 or 5 times throughout the year, and it still came out as hot garbage. You know what that tells me? That tells me you were just chilling, and you realized your limelight was getting stolen, and then you had to come out with something just to keep your own spot. And I see you shaking your head. What's up?
She wasn't chilling. I'm telling you, what's the issue is. Nicki Minaj's problem is her fans. Her fans keep getting behind her and telling her that this is good when it's really not. I feel like if they were open and honest with her and tell her that she's putting out bad music, then I think she would be forced to like change her style up a little bit. Okay, but they're not telling her that. Like now they're saying that the album is okay. They need to be honest with themselves and with her and tell her that the album is trash.
They really do. I think Nicki Minaj has too many yes men, yes women around her.
Yeah.
And her fans are crazy. Like just to be honest, like
who are her fans?
The Barbs. The Barbs.
I didn't even know they had it.
You get the Beehive, you get Barbs, and like the Barb, they will attack anybody who ever attacks Nicki. You remember like a couple of months ago when a girl tweeted out like, "Oh, Nicki, you going on 40? You know, I want to hear some more mature content for you," and everybody attacked us in her death threats. And what is everyone saying now?
I thought Nicki said something about her too. No?
Yeah,
wrong person?
Nicki DM'd her.
Yeah.
Wait, Nicki DM'd her?
Yeah, she
Yes,
did.
we're gonna pull up the DM so y'all can see it. Nicki
was like,
DM'd her saying, "Oh, you just salty and mad because I make more money than you," and yada yada yada. And they were like,
She's
"Yeah,
a
Nicki,
36-year-old
go
bird.
off."
I was like, you big wildin'.
She big wildin'. So she mad that Queen isn't doing that well, which actually it's doing very well. She's
No,
number two.
wait. No, let me say this. So Academics had she said that Academics was like treating like false news about her album sales, whatever. Come to find out, the number he tweeted was actually
higher
than the
number.
He really tweeted out that Nicki was doing 190,000, and she was like fake news. Real numbers coming Sunday. Come Sunday, you find out that she actually did 185,000.
Oh man!
And
Played yourself.
Just to go off of that, so Nicki, you played yourself, and playing yourself even more. She now has a vendetta against Travis Scott.
Alright.
So
and that's just making it worse.
So if you don't know, Nicki gave Travis the Sucker of the Week award because she accused him of doing mental and numerical jumping jacks to get his numbers up. Now, before the album came out, he did sell a lot of merch, and the way these companies do it is that the companies themselves buy a lot of albums, and they say if we can sell enough merch for like every $10 of merch we sell is equal to one album, and it's kind of based off of music consumption. Because not everyone's going to go buy an album. Not everyone has a Spotify or an Apple Music account. Mm-hmm. But I like the artist, so I'm gonna go buy the T-shirt, right? Okay. So I can kind of understand that. And Nicki tried to do the same thing. But here's the difference. Travis Scott got his merchandising way before the album came out. There was a lot of hype way before the album came out, so he had plenty of time to get that merchandising done. Nicki, on the other hand, released that album, saw it wasn't doing too well, then in the middle of the week tried to release some merch to try to get her numbers up. And not all the numbers went through. And she barely made it to number 2. Because I think without all the merchandising sales, she only would have gotten to like 110,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, but now she's mad at Travis Scott for doing the same thing, accusing him of cooking the books for him to have number 1 album and all that kind of stuff. What y'all think?
First, Travis didn't need to sell any merchandise for that album to sell as much as he did. That album was
fire.
Yes.
Slapped.
Number 2, why is she? I don't know why is she doing this. Why is she doing this?
Because she mad because she's not number 1. What, Leonard?
Yeah, like Donovan said, like Travis didn't sell any merchandise for it. He didn't need to do that for his album to be number 1. He had a whole trailer. Like, he had a trailer that was amazing that had people excited about this album. He was telling, like, did she even have an official date? Because last time I remember, it was like August 10th or something like that.
Yeah.
It came out August 10th?
Oh, Travis's or Nicki's?
Nicki's.
No, Nicki's came out, what was last Friday? Whatever last Friday was.
Yeah, like it didn't come out, and then she just dropped it out of nowhere. Yeah. Like, and people on Twitter talking about Queen, like
all of the promo was like her tweeting and stuff. Like I didn't really see like a.
There wasn't an actual rollout for this. Like come on. Like, first of all, Nicki, you really have to blame your fans. Cause your fans ride hard on you for Twitter, but they don't really getting your streams up. Cause Travis' fans have been talking about Astro World since Rodeo came out.
Yeah.
Because Astro World was supposed to be his second album, and he came out with Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight, which fire project as well. Yeah. So Nicki, you wouldn't have nothing to talk about if your music was on that level. If you just dropped a good album, you would be number 1. The only reason you're number 2 is because your fans ride so hard for you, and you did some mental gymnastics as well. Because if we're really looking at it, Travis's merchandising, I think, only brought him up maybe another 100,000, and he did almost 300,000 in the second week. So Nicki, you still would have lost. I don't know. Y'all got some advice for Nicki? Cause she's listening. She can use it.
Stop. Just stop. I don't know what else to say. I mean, just Go lay low for like another year. Let this blow by or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first thing she needs to do is stop the whole Queen radio thing. I think that's like the first thing she needs to do.
Okay,
Like,
can we pause right there? Where did that come from?
I don't know. I don't know where it came
I
from.
didn't
That's a
even know
good
it
question.
existed.
Because like really, I saw like on Twitter.
I didn't know it existed till the whole Travis Scott thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how I found out the Queen had dropped. Because I saw on Twitter the hashtag Queen Radio, and I'm like, okay, I know her album's called Queen, but what is this Queen Radio? And I guess she got on a radio station that someone needs to take away from her too, because she definitely wilding. She was drunk. I'm pretty sure she was drunk the other day.
No, I heard she was drunk. Like, she was drunk.
I heard people in the background opening the doors, be like, "Shh, Nicki, stop that BS." So,
She needs someone like that, right? Anybody. So,
From what I heard, she was doing something else.
oh.
I can't say that on here.
Okay, well, I want to get the exclusives when we go off air.
Yeah.
Yeah, she needs to
I
stop.
want to know, too.
Hey, but you know what? I think Safari, he kind of sent back in him a good laugh out of this.
I mean, he got his own problem going on right now.
Safari.
I can't stand Safari, bro.
I can't say it. Yeah, like,
Okay, why?
Why? He's a clown, man. He does clown stuff. I was about to say something. He does clown stuff all of the time, and I mean, now when he was with Nicki, I guess was he ghostwriting or anything like that?
Okay,
I think he might have been.
So that's part of controversy, and I can kind of understand Nicki's anger with that. Safari did claim that he ghost wrote a lot of her songs, and
probably did, but
I believe that he has some influence. Would it just be like that, like just him being in the room vibe and giving her some good ideas?
I think that might have been it though, because I listened to his like. Have you listened to his mixtape?
I have never listened to none.
Don't do it. Don't do it. That I think his opinion and maybe like a couple words here and there. I think that's Safari's ghostwriting. I think Nicki could out rap him like any day.
Okay, of course. Like I don't question Nicki's pen, but Nicki, you also gotta stop you gotta stop acting like just because you write your own music that makes you the best out here. Because yes, a lot of these other big name female artists do not write their own music, but you know who does? Most of these other male artists who no one talks about. In fact, when people claim Drake would have ghostwriters, you was out here defending him. Like, oh, it doesn't matter if he did have ghostwriters, he still makes fire music. So if you're saying that, then you have no reason to claim that. And that's your only claim, Nicki. Come on, Nicki, come on. And then they shot you taking that Cardi B. Come on now, really? You salty. Take a seat. Anything else y'all want to add? Any more advice y'all want to give her?
I'm trying to think what else I can think of. She needs a lot of advice. She needs a lot of advice, man. I would say
she needs people.
Yeah, like maybe get
people.
some more like better people in the corner, like because that may be an issue too. Because I don't know, like when Safari was with her that day, she was making better music and she wasn't like just always talking about.
Was she though?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what was it? Like, she had that song, like, Moment for Life.
Yeah.
Like, that, like, that's when she was, like, in her bag. Like,
it says, like, Pink Friday or something?
Yeah, like that.
Okay, so here's my thing with Nicki, though. I feel like she makes good pop music. I don't think she feel like she makes good rap music.
She can, though.
She can. She has.
No, but here's the thing, though. So, Nicki can rap, yes or no?
Yeah.
Agree. Okay, Nicki can rap. But, like, all of her songs from Pink Friday to Romans Reloaded and all those songs, most of those songs, especially the hot ones, are really more so pop songs. Moment for Life is a pop song. You know, most of the biggest songs she got high for, if it's not a feature, it's her song, it's most likely a pop song. The only real rap song that I could think about hers that got her hot was Itty Bitty Piggy. Prove me wrong.
Okay. I won't argue on that with you, but okay, her features though, Monster. That feature was incredible.
She was working with Kanye though, so that's a whole different. That's a
But
whole different.
she can rap. She can rap. She can hop on a track and like.
Do y'all know the story behind that?
Behind Monster?
No.
Yeah. So basically, she was in a booth or whatever like that, and she was rapping, and Kanye would like push her and like, no, you have to go harder, and she had to keep going back and forth between writing that verse, and then that she got like the verse on Monster, and like that's like legendary now. I think some of the best like. You can be a good rapper, but it's really like about your producer too, and like I think maybe she worked with someone like Kanye, it may be a little different.
Of course you think that.
I think a lot of people think that though. And maybe even someone like a Pharrell. I mean, she needs like.
She definitely does need a better producer, and she needs to figure out how to make a good hook.
Yeah, cause like.
But why do you think that is? That I think she bodies pretty much every feature that she's been on.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I hate the song Fifi, she bodied that feature.
Yeah.
But why can't she do that on her own album?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, she did good on Fifi. Let's talk about like some of the bad ones. The one she had with Young Thug. What was that song?
Wait.
She had a song with Young Thug like this year or last year.
She did?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I
don't remember the name. I know what you're talking about.
It's probably one of those throwaway songs she put out there. But just thinking about that, Young Thug and Nicki Minaj, don't even sound good together.
Wait, it was on his
Anybody's the name of it.
Anybody? Haven't heard it. I'm gonna go listen to it.
It was on that 4th track.
Yeah.
Yeah. It came out. Yeah, it came out last year.
See, y'all thought it was trash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Okay. Well, still, but she has more features that she's done well on than features that she's done bad on. Big Bank, I like the song. I like a feature on that. It was a little short, compared to everybody else's verse, but I still enjoyed the feature.
And she had the best one though. Like Big Sean had the best one.
Yeah, but that's Big Sean though. Big Sean is like he's on his
He's
way
up
to
and
go
down.
status.
Yeah,
He's up and down.
You think he's up and down?
He's up and down.
How so?
A little inconsistent.
Yeah. He doesn't always come with like the same heat. It's like some days he'll really do it, and other days he'll just give you a verse like here's something that I was working on.
Yeah, I guess.
His last project was good though.
Yeah, it was alright.
You talking I Decided?
No, what's the one with Metro Boomin? Yeah.
Oh, that one. What was the name of that one?
Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing.
I couldn't listen to every song though.
Really?
No, I couldn't. It felt some parts felt too repetitive for me. As far as like Big Sean's rapping.
Okay, yeah, I guess. And I mean, Metro Boomin is a great producer, but I mean, I guess those beats didn't kind of always have the same flow, a little bit. Who's Stopping Me? That's still banging. That's still one of my songs. And the song he had with Young Thug. What's the name of that song? You know what song I'm talking about. It's not In Tune. It's the other one.
What album is on?
Yeah.
It's on Double or Nothing.
It is.
Hold up. It is Even the Odds.
Okay.
That song.
Okay.
I thought that song was pretty fire too. But then again, Young Thug is a fire rapper as well.
Well, yeah. Yeah, he's another one.
What about what you mean? What you mean he's another one?
I mean, like this. What was it? Slime Language.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Slime Language. He had a couple songs. He had some songs on there. That's
Okay.
that's.
That's a good point to bring up. So Slime Language came out this past Friday.
Is those numbers doing better than Queen? Probably.
Yeah, they gotta be.
Hopefully.
It's Thug.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Slime Language came out this past week. It was kind of a collaboration project. It really wasn't a solo album. It was really a collaboration with everybody that's on his label, And I think it's kind of sleek because I came up with the idea to rename the genre of music that's known as mumble rap into slime rap. Because I feel like Young Thug is really a pioneer for that style of rapping. I feel like he uses it the best. And I feel like on that album, everybody that's featured on it also does the mumble rapping, slime rapping in the same way that Young Thug does it. What do y'all think of the album?
I think the best song on there is the one with Uzi.
With Uzi?
Yeah.
I'll agree.
That's the best song on the album. Really? And that's really Uzi's song, to be honest. That whole the whole beat, like, is something you'll hear from Uzi, not from Thug.
My favorite song right now is Audemars.
I like that one too. That one's cool. I like what's the other one? The one that's right after the one with Uzi. That's a nice one too.
Scoliosis.
Yeah,
yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah.
That one.
But all the songs with Gunna on them are pretty fire though.
Yeah.
That's
good.
So Slime Language, it was an interesting album. I think that I do think that he's trying to kind of brand, without saying that, I think he's trying to brand like this style of mumble rapping into slime rapping, because slime is his whole thing,
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do y'all think of mumble rapping?
I don't hate it at all.
Yeah.
I enjoy it a lot. I'm a big fan. So who would you? Okay, would you say you probably would say Cardi is a mumble rapper? Playboy Cardi?
Playboy, kind of, yeah, a little bit in there.
Okay, yeah, all right. Who else? Gunna? Would you say Gunna?
Gunna definitely. You put You can put Lil Pump in there.
Well, okay, hold on. Oh, you're moving a little fast.
You think so?
We're talking about good. Okay.
You talking about good music? Lil Pump makes some good songs.
Yeah.
Come out the riff, skinny. You can't not like that song.
No, what's that new song he got with Smoke Perk? Nephew. That one hit.
Okay. Baby Daddy with Lil Yachty. That song, that's my favorite Lil Pump verse, bro. When he opened, like, it's like Yachty had his hook or whatever, and then Lil Pump came in on the beat. That was fire. That was like the best Lil Pump I think I'll ever hear.
Let me ask y'all something. I think that Young Thug really thinks about how he structured these raps, but I think a lot of these other rappers just kind of put on for lack of a better term, I think just like a stupid voice that rides on the beat and just rapping. I think it just accidentally becomes hot.
You know what Thug actually sounds like? Like he go in the studio and that's how he sounds. Like there's no.
That's how he talks. Like that's just the way. But I think that he realizes the kind of timbre his voice has, and I think he realizes how he can produce his voice and produce his lyrics to match up. Because I feel more emotion in Young Thug's delivery than I do with all these other rappers. Like Lil Uzi, as much as I love him and love his music, he really has like kind of the same flow on all of his songs.
I wouldn't say that.
I would definitely say that because I feel like what I say this, whatever flow Lil Uzi starts out with, that's the flow he's gonna have throughout the entire song. Y'all don't think so?
I don't know if I can.
All right, well let me give you something.
Wholly
Let's say this. All right, so you know who Superboy is? He's one of the rappers who kind of under Chance the Rapper a little bit.
Okay.
So Chance came out with a song, Walla Cam, right? Which I think the song rocking. It's a very Chicago song, but I kind of like the song. In the song, Superboy has a verse on it, and Superboy sounds like Uzi, but I think he takes Uzi's sound and he flips it a lot more, and he does more gymnastics with the delivery and with the flow that he uses. Now y'all have to listen to the song to kind of.
How long have you been listening to Lil Uzi?
To be honest,
yeah.
Being very honest, the first song I've ever heard from Lil Uzi was P's and Q's.
Oh,
I mean, you gotta.
But Lil Uzi doesn't have like that long of a career, especially
have
as
you
a
heard
mainstream
Love?
artist.
Have you heard Love Is Rage?
I have heard Love Is Rage.
You can go back and listen to Super Saiyan.
Top.
Yeah.
What else? All my chains is great.
Yeah.
Put it on the playlist.
Yeah. With the whole album. I like Band from TV too.
But still though, like recently, I still haven't heard him do a lot of interesting stuff. Well, take it back. I haven't heard him do much of anything yet, but that's probably more so the label's fault than his.
Did you like the last project?
To be honest, not all that much. I liked it. I enjoyed it for Uzi, like because I like his music, but it didn't wow me. It was like, oh, Love Is Rage 2 was his last project, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was expecting a lot more than what I got from it.
Oh, really?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked Love Is Rage 2.
I liked it.
Especially when he added those other 3 songs.
What, XO2 Life and all that?
No, he added like another song. What was it called? What is it? I know one of them was. Damn, I forgot the name of it. I can't think.
Hold on, I'm
Loaded.
Loaded. That's the one. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it. Maybe I didn't hear it before. Loaded, Diamonds, All on My Wrist in 20 minutes. Those 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it.
Man, yeah, go.
Yeah,
How you doing? Go check out.
Go check it out.
His SoundCloud songs they're pretty good too. Finessing Hearts.
But this thing, I found him on SoundCloud. Heard a few songs, like okay, that's cool, it's nice. It got me bumping, you know what I'm saying? And then I heard P's and Q's and what's the other? It was another song on that same album that he had. That was nice.
Baby, Are You Home? Is that? That's a good one.
That's a good one. It wasn't that one. I don't know.
Team Rocket, on that.
You're a little more cultured with the SoundCloud rappers than I am, Donovan.
I was a huge SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So who like do you listen to a lot?
What you mean?
Who do you listen to a lot?
J. Cole, the GOAT.
Oh man, that's it. We'll be here for another hour.
We're gonna get to that conversation next time I have you on the show. But no, I like Earth Gang. I just recently got into them. Who else I got? I listened to Pusha T until Daytona, but I love Daytona.
Okay.
JID was in 10 for a little minute. I'm just going down my my little playlist right here. I'm trying to see who else I got. Who y'all listening to?
I know you listen to Smino, bro.
Smino. Oh my God.
Smino is.
Smino. Oh,
he's a different breed, man.
He is. He is. Have you listened to Black Swan?
I haven't. I gotta listen.
What
to
you
Smino.
gotta
You have to.
I gotta get into
You gotta
Smino.
Listen to Black Jupiter and then listen to Black Swan.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, you appreciate this. I feel like Smino has a lot more potential in becoming like a Kanye type than someone like Travis Scott.
Whoa.
No,
Hold on. Wait.
What?
You have to watch that name and who you associate that name with. You cannot do that.
Why not?
You can't just throw that name out there and like that's the next Kanye. Like
I didn't say he's the next Kanye. I said he's the next Kanye type.
Type Kanye. Just you have to watch that name, man.
Well, because Smino's production is on a different level than most of these other artists out here.
Mm-hmm.
He has a lot more artistry with sampling and making his own beats
Great
too.
musicality. He's got a good talent for it, but I don't think he's like Kanye type, bro. Kanye is like his own. Like,
Kanye
he's his own lane. Like,
he is. But
speaking of Kanye, I was talking to you the other day. Why didn't you like Ye?
Why didn't I like Ye?
Yeah.
Oh my God, why do you like Ye? Let me tell you. Okay, so there's a lot of reasons why I don't like Ye.
Or Kid See Ghost. Because Kid See Ghost is better than Ye.
Yeah,
Kid See Ghost is better than Ye.
Okay,
I love Kid Cudi.
We're gonna have to have a whole nother conversation about this, but I'm gonna end off with this. I did not like Ye because after all the controversy, I wanted him to address things on his album. Because if you have a voice and you have music, it's your life. There's some things you need to be addressing, and he didn't address it. That's one reason. Two, just straight up, I didn't like the songs. I like Ghost Town, and that's about it. And you can look at me crazy all y'all want to, and y'all can blow up my DMs if y'all want to, but that's how I feel. And Kid See Ghost, I'm gonna be honest, just for y'all, I'm gonna give it another listen. For Kid Cudi, I'm gonna give it another listen.
Yeah, do it for the kid.
Because if I'm being completely honest with you, when Kid See Ghost came out, I listened to it one time straight through, was like, and then I listened to the first song again, and I just turned it off. So I'll give it another listen. For you, Leonard.
Here's the thing about Kid See Ghost. It was a great album. I do think it came out at the wrong time.
You think so?
It wasn't a summer album.
No.
That was the issue. It just didn't have a sun. Like, if it came out around like fall time, maybe end of September,
Perfect.
October, when it started to get a little cold outside. Oh, that would have been a perfect album then.
Well, you know what? We're going to give it a listen, and then we're going to get into Kanye next time I have y'all on the show.
Okay.
But I want to thank y'all so much for being on the show with
No
me.
problem.
Go ahead, tell y'all where they can follow y'all on Twitter and social media and all that.
Well, you can follow me at LENLOUIS 504 on Twitter.
You can follow me at I'm Wayne Brady, no caps.
Is that your name?
That's my handle. Well, my handle is Sean Don, but
Okay.
yeah, you'll find.
I am Wayne Brady. Got you. Follow those.
I am Wayne Brady.
Got you.
I'm Wayne Brady.
Follow that. You can follow me. Currently, my name is Black Flamingo, spelled BLKFLAMINGEAUX, because I'm appropriating New Orleans culture with the O sound. So follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram at Black Flamingo. And stay tuned and follow us at XU_radio. Tell us what you want to hear. Tell us what music you want us to listen to. Tell us what kind of topics you want us to cover. Thank y'all for being on the Kickback. We'll see y'all next time.
Do